riding the woods to the woods course, turn track. It's a little front end loose today for some reason. Felt like I was riding a little better last time I was here. Don't know why. It's just kind of all over the place. There's some tricky corners here though. Some of this flows really well. And some of this is really tight. Which keeps you on your toes. It's kind of like a realistic presentation of enduro. Now I think I'm probably dehydrated today. I feel like a little bit of brain fog. My arms are getting a little more pumped than they should be. That's the other thing that kind of keeps you on your toes is the two log crossings. Really, it is a really good loop for some like enduro practice, because this is exactly what the Indiana enduros are like. Just need to keep reminding myself to look ahead, look ahead. And that log is tricky because you're coming right out of a corner into that log. Whoop. Yeah, not looking ahead far enough. This corner is tricky because it's really tight. This road crossing is tricky because it's really slippery. Flows pretty well. There's some trees. This corner going the other way is magic. That one's getting burned in nicely. Just gotta remind myself to shift my body weight. Steer with the pegs, which is hard because I am constantly on the rear brake. It's so tight. So somebody has really good suggestions as to how to have your right foot in the right position most of the time and still feel like you have good coverage of the brake. Let me know, because I've been struggling with that for years. Do this for 20 minutes at a time. When I first started doing these little 20-minute motos on these on these dirt tracks that I have, at like 10 minutes in, I'd be dead. I'd be like, I can't do this anymore. Then I kept going, and eventually, like around 13 minutes, usually I kind of hit my second wind. I think that's when I start riding properly, like focusing on smoothness instead of aggression. Again, right now my arm's just getting pumped. We're gonna try to be smooth and just look further ahead. Anticipate corners more. Put the front wheel in the correct rut. Slow in, fast out. We're not here racing. Here working on technique. Getting it. Body memory. It's a drill. You figure out how to do that corner a little smoother. Too tight this time. I've been trying not to blow past that berm. Now that it's, or blow up past the rut. Now that it's kind of rutted in. Last time I rode this after riding the turn track. It's a little bit more in the field. It was just mud. And that two-track or turn track, I think, made this one seem really easy because, well, it's not ridiculously grippy. It's definitely more grippy than wet clay. This one's, see, now we got this log there. That one's tricky because you come in, you almost have to tap the tree with your bark buster. I just get scared. Understandably, trees are scary. So I really like the way this turn track turned out, because you can't just go fast all the time. You kind of go transition between going fast and going slow a lot. So you use your brakes a lot. You use your you shift your weight a lot. You sit down, you stand up, because some corners here are pretty tight, so I prefer going through them sitting down. This one is kind of on the fence, but this one here, this one for me is definitely a sit down corner. I need to lean the bike more, but that tree's there, so let's go practice it at some point. This one goes, bam, you just lean in there. Just get in the rut. This one too. Just shift my butt more. This one kind of is, you can go either way. Here you absolutely have to stand up because you're going over this log, which I'm just bumping over. These, I think, are a little bit quicker for me to sit. This one I like to stand because that tree's there. This one I sit, back on the pegs. Here you can go really fast if you wanted to. Now that I'm sitting, reload, jump, sit, tap the tree a little bit. my weight more. This corner you can really throw the bike into. There we go. Yeah, that was good. Sun's getting blown out. That one's really tight. Probably just need a little bit more aggressive rear brake to pivot the back end. Here you can go really fast. Ooh. Pitch the bike in more. Pitch the bike in more. Just like that. Pitch the bike into this one. Pitch the bike. That was pretty good. But not enough go out of the corner. This is where we're on the pegs. On the pegs. On the pegs. Looking ahead. Log. Brake. There we go. Just grazed it with the bark buster. That's what we want to do every time. So the thing that you're probably not hearing me doing is shifting. And that's because I'm not shifting, and I probably should be. And this might take a little while. This also happens at enduros. You catch some barbed wire somehow. I don't know why I caught it now and not the last many rounds through here, but I'm gonna kill the video while I deal with this situation. Barbed wire is out. So now we resume this turn track vlog. And as I was saying, you don't hear me shifting a lot because I'm not. So I'm primarily riding this whole thing in third gear, giving it a lot of clutch in certain situations, like coming out of the tight corners, because it's mostly approximately all the same speed. And this is a 150, so I probably should be shifting. That's what Corey Farland told me to do. And I think if I wanted to go a lot faster, I would, especially out of corners. But I just find that I'm faster when I'm smooth. I tried this on my other 2-track, and my average speed was actually faster, and I felt like I was riding safer if I just stayed in one gear, more or less, and just focused on looking ahead and smoothing my lines and just carrying a little bit more speed through corners. And then if I need to give it a bunch of clutch at some point, then that is always an option. I'm just too scared to really pitch it into that corner. This one, I'm gonna pitch it. Pitch it! Yeah, that was good. See, like here, I could go to second and shift to third, but the straights are so short against second. Actually, there we go, second. Actually, I think I'm still in third. See, when I do that, I start getting really messy. So it is best to just kind of leave it in the correct gear, more or less. Obviously, in real enduros, they have a lot more variation in speed. So you do end up shifting a lot on 150. Especially especially if you get a really open section like a cornfield or something, then you are really shifting a lot. Ooh, I think that might be where the barbed wire is. Something catch my leg. But yeah, this is our second. You can hear I'm a lot more on the pipe. She can be really aggressive. But in really tight stuff like this, it's kind of, I feel pretty uncomfortable being on the pipe. It's really jerky, especially when it gets really fast like that. But maybe I just need to figure out how to be smoother with the throttle too. So if anybody's still watching at this point, let me know if you have any tips for riding a small bore. Again, this is a 150. How do you do your throttle setup? You ride in a high gear and just try to be really gentle with the throttle to be smooth, or do you ride a gear up? I feel like I'm kind of in between. I think I'm coming out of corners faster, and if I ride a gear down on the pipe, but I feel like I'm losing some time on the more open sections. I'm riding a gear up. Not shifting my weight very well right now. Work so much better if you just shift your weight properly. Steer with the pegs, not with the handlebars. Was not the fastest way to come out of that corner, but pretty good, although I think I still need to pitch the bike a little more. The main thing is coming out of these corners as quickly as possible. Carry as much speed as possible down these straighter sections. And a lot of that comes down to looking ahead. So here, looking way far there because that's a straighter section. Same thing here. Just go out of the corner. Doesn't matter if it's fast, but if it's in control, carry a lot more speed through some of this other stuff. Whew, let's see where we're at. 22 minutes. And I paused it for the guardrail stuff. So we are done with this moto. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Leave me a comment, tell me how much I suck at riding, but keep it productive, please. Always appreciate any riding tips. Thanks for watching.